Alright, don't mind my messy counter. I'm going to show you guys what I do to make smoked pulled pork. Now this is a 10-pound pork butt. Yes, 10 pounds. This is going to be a long smoke. So, that's the night before. I'm going to get this thing all seasoned up with my rub so that it kind of marinades and soaks in all the flavor of the rub overnight. And I use a homemade pork rub. It is 1 part brown sugar to 1 part seasoning salt. And then I have a few other secret ingredients. This is my secret pork rub. Now, when I first season it, I do fat side down and season it, because when I put it in the smoker, the fat side is going to be up. Some people rather have fat side down. I prefer fat side up. I think it renders down and makes it even more juicy, makes it more tender. So I'm just going to get it nice and evenly coated. Oh, and I don't use a binder. Some people use mustard. I've seen people use honey. I personally don't think you need a binder when doing this. As long as it's nice and moist, get it all, pat it down, get it all nice and coated. Make sure you go around and get the sides too when you're done, so you get it all nice and evenly coated. Alright, now that it's all evenly coated, all around the edges, all over both sides, now I wrap this up. I'm going to let it kind of marinate and stay in this overnight. So this is a rule of thumb is it's about an hour per pound. My rule of thumb is an hour per pound plus 2 hours. The 2 hours are so it rests, because once this thing is done smoking, it needs to rest. It needs to be wrapped up, put somewhere, either a cooler, the oven turned off, something to rest for at least an hour or two. So I always tack that on. So this is a 10-pound pork butt, so it's going to take about 12 hours to smoke in total. Oh, the whole process should be a total of 12 hours. I'm going to throw this on at 5 a.m. And by 5 p.m., it should be ready to be pulled apart and eaten. See you then. Alright, guys. It's currently 5 a.m. Got the smoker going. Now, this is a charcoal smoker, so you're going to have to really do some maintenance. Come out here, adjust your vents, so that you can control the temperatures. Now, I'm going to smoke it between 230 to 240. Temps are a little high right now. I'm going to set that. If you don't have one, I highly recommend getting a smart thermometer. Seeing this is a 247. And that's off, so don't always go by that. So right now it's about up to temp, but when we put the pork butt in, that temperature will lower. So let's go grab the pork butt, throw it in. Alright, so I know it's kind of hard to see, but look how glowing, moist it is. All those seasonings just packed in there. It looks nice. It smells amazing too. Alright, so we're going to throw it in the smoker. Okay, guys, got it on the smoker. Got my prong in. And make sure if you have an offset smoker like this, put the bone end facing the smoke. And we're going to let that rest. We have it set to 160. That's the wrapping point. At 160, we're going to take it off wrap it, and throw it back on. See you in a few hours. Alright, it is currently 11 o'clock. About 6 hours later, and we're hitting temp. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get it out and wrap it in some foil. Alright, now that it's all wrapped, right now you have two options. One, now that it's all wrapped, you throw it back in the smoker and increase the temperature to about 260 and let that smoke the rest of the way until the internal temperature is 190 to 195. Or, option B, you bring it inside and cook it in your oven at 260 degrees until the internal temperature of 190 to 195. Now, I won't judge you if you don't judge me. To put into perspective, it's 98 degrees outside right now. It's pretty hot. And I don't feel like monitoring this outside. So, I'm going to cheat and throw it in the oven. People are going to judge, yada yada yada. Smoke's not going to get in past this foil. So really, you're only putting it back in the smoker for the heat. So it's not a necessity to put it back in the smoker. I will sometimes. But on a day like today where it's hot out, I think I'm just going to leave it in the oven. Catch you in a few hours. Alright. I forgot to record the alarm going off. But it's now at 195. So now, it's 2:23. We'll let it sit for at least an hour. So at 3:30, take the foil off, take the bone out, and start pulling. And then from there, it's ready to eat. I'll see you in an hour. Alright, here's the moment of truth. It's been a little over an hour. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Look at that arc. Ooh, it feels nice and tender. Alright. Set this up. Alright, get my phone up. There we go. Here's one test. Let's see. Let's pull this bone out. Oh, yeah. No resistance. That's money right there. That's perfect. Right here. Oh, yeah. Give it a little try. Make sure it's not poisonous. Or let's start pulling. I use these bear claws I got for Christmas last year. I should just pull right off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pull this and I'm gonna show you guys how much meat I got left. Alright guys, after pulling, this is how much meat we got. Oh, I moved it to a different pan because I thought it wouldn't fit in the other one, but man, it doesn't even really fit in this one. So yeah, that's how I cook pulled pork. Look at the smoke ring. Oh, look at that. It's been smoked to perfection. There's perfect texture. It's just so moist. It's just perfect. So yeah, this is the method I use. It works out 99% of the time, as long as you're accurate with your temperatures of both the grill and internal temperatures. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope it was very educational. Thank you. Have a nice day.